Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi Iman. So in this video we are going to discuss about the counseling process and counseling fee and what are the documents to be submitted at the time of counseling and admission process. Everything will be discussed in this video, so please do watch video till end. First of all, coming to the counseling process, candidates have to report for counseling in person on the specified date and time with the counseling fee and original certificates. They should sign in the attendance register within the stipulated time, failing which candidate shall be not permitted to attend the counseling. Further, he or she forfeits the right to admission and the seat shall be offered to the next candidate in the merit list. No request for postponing the date of counseling or appearance at an earlier date shall be encouraged. So next one, coming to the counseling fees to be paid, the candidates recommended for the provisional admissions are required to pay an amount of 25,000 rupees towards counseling fee immediately. This amount will be adjusted against the prescribed fee to be paid, with the remaining balance collected at the time of admission. The counseling fee will be refunded to the candidates who are found to be medically unfit at the time of admission after deducting medical examination fee, that is 3,500 rupees. In case the candidate does not for any reason report for admission within the specified period, the counseling fee will be forfeited. Then coming to a special categories, one, that is candidates belonging to SC/ST category with income of either parent or guardian being less than 1 lakh rupees only per annum, who are eligible for scholarship from the state government, are not required to pay tuition fee at the time of admission. However, the candidate is required to submit the following, that is undertaking given in the annexure 4. It is shown in the video as follows. Then that they should pay the prescribed fee for their respective courses before completion of first, second and third and fourth years if they fail to get sanction of scholarship from the respective government departments. Then latest income certificates is original of either parent or guardian issued by an officer not below the rank of Tehsildar or Mandal Revenue Officer at the time of counseling for the year 2021, failing which the candidate shall be required to pay the fee as prescribed. Fee towards all other heads excluding the tuition fee amount to be rupees 6,500 shall be paid at the time of counseling. This is for SC/ST category whose income is below 1 lakh rupees. So next one is the admission process. Candidates who are selected for admission have to submit the original certificates. This will be given in the last of the video. Then original certificates of the following documents should be submitted at the time of admission and undergo medical examination. After the medical fitness is cleared, the prescribed fee has to be paid by the candidate. Failure to submit the required certificates or the payment of above fee shall render the candidate forfeit the seat, and such seat shall be allotted to the next candidate. So medical fitness will be decided by the medical board appointed by the institute, and the decision of the board shall be final. This is treated as completion of admission process. Then if any candidate discontinues the course at any time or is relieved or his request for any reason, the fee paid will not be refunded. So next, coming to the what are the documents to be submitted at the time of admission is, that is at the time of counseling, are as follows. So first one is marks memo of intermediate, 10th marks memo, transfer or migration certificate of intermediate course. Next is the bona fide and conduct certificates for 7 years, that is from 6th class to intermediate, from the heads of institute where the candidate's last studies. Social status certificates is prescribed format as applicable. candidate belong to BCE category and claiming against reservation seat, please note that the certificate issued by the MRO or Tehsildar should be dated on or after 7th July 2007. Relieving order from the appointing authority in case of in-service candidates. If in-service candidates are applying for this, so this is necessary, that is relieving order from the appointing authority. Bound as described in Annexure 2. That is, a bound paper as shown in the video should be submitted if applicable, that is for SC and STs. The handicap people certificate where applicable. In case of temporary disabled persons, the PH certificate should be issued within 3 months prior to the presenting her application for seeking admission by claiming the benefit of reservation by the medical board as given. Fees to be paid as prescribed. So these were the things that should be remembered, and if you have any queries related to this, please do comment below. Hope you got everything. Thanks. Please do subscribe to my channel and hit on the bell icon to be notified on every update about physiotherapy.